Good morning and welcome to the Mike Show for Friday, May 29, 2026. 65 degrees at 9:40 a.m. and I am your host, Val Kamal, and I'm a sinner. And I'm powerless and my life is unmanageable. Humility and gratitude are the keys to life. It's always today. It is always now. My life is not my own. My will not be done. There's no reality but God, and the only thing we have to do is die. So, how are we going to live today? How are we going to live today, ladies? And I hope and pray I can live from my heart a life based on faith and not fear. Look at my Gracie. Oh, Pudge, I love you. And there's Coke. There's Chloe. How are you, Coke? I love you, girls. I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Yeah, and here's the princess over here. Oh boy, slow start this morning. She's all tuckered out. Uncle Mackie's upstairs. Just didn't want to get out of bed this morning. Fell asleep out here at camp watching The Godfather last night. Look at Ruthie. And oh boy, sometime during the night ended up going upstairs. Oh, yeah, and I could fall asleep again right now, I think. I wanted to sleep, but the girls wanted to go out. They kept coming up and telling me they wanted to go out. Elsie was telling me she was hungry. Maxie was just being Mackie. But we did go out, had coffee. I cut back on how much I drank this morning. I've been overdoing it this week. I started getting this Peruvian grown beans from Old Mill Coffee Roasters. Oh boy. I think about a month ago, and not only does it have a great flavor, but it's very high octane. And I've been overindulging, I really have. The other day I had two partial carafes and made an iced coffee with it with espresso. Yesterday I kept it down to one partial carafe. And I'll tell you, I was like twitching kind of yesterday, wanting more caffeine, and I'm like, no, don't do it. Anyway, there's worse things I could be doing besides drinking coffee. I know that, but no, it kind of, I don't know how to describe the feeling I had, but it wasn't a bad thing, but made it a little difficult to focus at times. Let me put it that way. Anyhow, yesterday's thumbnail was a cat named Keith Richards, and he got that name because we got back into listening to the Rolling Stones and Keith Richards in particular that year. And I think that was the year he released his album Cross-Eyed Heart. So that cat got that name, and he was just a stray in the neighborhood. I don't know what happened to him. He was a good boy. He was a pretty boy, and anyway, that's who that photo was. I got a nice kettlebell workout in yesterday. Had big ideas about going for a bike ride, but just couldn't make myself do it. Yeah. It was a case where the body wanted to, but the mind talked me out of it. And it was a gorgeous day. It was another gorgeous spring day. And I'm so grateful for everything blooming, green, growing, and alive out there. Oh, yeah. So anyway, did get a lot of domestic chores done yesterday. Dusted. I hate dusting. I got more of that to do. I kind of just pick away at it. Did accounting, laundry. I think I made some egg salad. I boiled some eggs already this morning to make more of that. I've already made refrigerator peppers. I got wondering a while ago if I could just reuse the brine that I make those with, and so I Googled it, and it said you can, so I did. Now I gotta go get a cucumber to make some more refrigerator pickles, but I did make some pickled jalapenos this morning. I'm all over the place. What's new? Read to the cats twice yesterday. Hung out here quite a bit. Went outside with them in the afternoon, and they've been doing a real good job of sticking around, and I'm grateful for that. Oh boy. Anyway, let's take a little break. Welcome back. And I don't really mean that. And I didn't mean it when I said good morning either. There's that Gracie. Gracie! You know, I forgot to mention, I think, before we even started the Mike Show this morning, we had a full costume change. And a shave. Or did I? I don't know. Or maybe I... Oh, shit. Maybe I did the shave after I started the Mike Show. What are you saying to me, Gracie? I know it's important. I know it's very important, Pudge. I love you, baby girl. Love you, Ruthie. Oh, boy. Just about done with a lightweight workout. Did our stretching and yoga. Yeah, I'm getting ready to hop on the bike and run to Aldi's. Where you going, Gracie? Oh, boy, our grocery getter. Yeah, and there are so many things I'd like to do today. Bike ride in every direction. Traditionally, this time of the year, I would go out to Rockport and jump in the lake for the first time. Usually I did that around Memorial Weekend. I think the last time I did it was in 2023. And I believe it was May 12th was my earliest. And I broke that record for lateness in the fall, November 10th. I jumped in several times on my birthday, November 9th, I think like 4 times. And then I finally broke that record. And I have this to say about those experiences. The water in Lake Huron at Rockport is warmer in November than it is in May, but it is by no means warm. Anyway, about ready to put my partials in. Lookout World. Don't have a lot to say today. I really don't. Except that it is beautiful out there, and I want to get sucking in some of that fresh air into my lungs. You can just smell everything green, growing, and alive, and it's such a great time of the year to be up here. This is what suffering through 6 months of winter. We wait for this, a day like this. And so I'm going to try and take advantage of it and enjoy it as best I can. Who knows what we're going to do today? Might go shooting. First off with, we got to do this resupply mission at Aldi. Then I'm going to slice up a cucumber and make some more refrigerator pickles. And I already made egg salad again today. And I don't know, who knows what we might conjure up this afternoon. Oh boy, since I'm a good lapsed Catholic, I try not to eat meat on Fridays. So I know I'll have egg salad. I might make some tuna salad as well. And I've got some shrimp to thaw and cook later on today. Probably have that with a sweet potato. I don't know. And then again, I might just go to Culver's. You just never know. So, Ruthie, you got anything else to say, baby? No, you don't. You're in the land of Nod. Look at Gracie. Gracie! 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 You might like a cat, honey. Here, you want to get that? That scared her. That scared you, hey? You want to get that ball? Oh, baby girl. Anyway, I better get moving or I ain't going to do nothing at all. A short one today, short and sweet. So I'm sure there were other things I wanted to mention, but they just don't matter. Not much really does. Oh, I did want to mention this. I have deliberately been staying away from news and politics and all the rage bait stuff. But there was a classic one of a cop abusing his authority, and I am pretty much pro-law enforcement, except for when they're hiding behind qualified immunity, and they are actually abusing someone's rights and getting away with it. But the cop tried to say the woman was driving and using her phone with her right hand. And she put up the stub of her hand. She had no right hand. She had a stub there. And I don't know if he backed down or doubled down, but, you know, you can only laugh at that. The chaos that is California is just as chaotic and more so than ever from what I've been able to gather. The DOJ's helping us out as far as some Second Amendment cases and issues. And there's a lot of people, like the governor in Virginia, she's openly defying the Supreme Court order by trying to ban firearms in that state. And she should be arrested for treason. I don't know why anybody's not being arrested for treason, and I don't care if they call themselves a Republican or a Democrat or anything else. There needs to be a wholesale cleaning of house. In fact, that reminds me of one more little thing. The Wicked Witch of the Arkansas, HRC, said that if she goes down, she's going to take down half of Washington with her. And I said to myself, good, take them all. Let's start over. Let's start fresh. Let's get all these ticks and parasites and diseased people out of the government at every level and get some honest people in there that are actually trying to work for the people they represent and not be full-time politicians and, work for we the people, not just get rich off of lobbyists and grifting and everything else that they're doing and passing rules for thee but not for me. Anyway, that's all we got. From the cold gray ashes and coals of my cold black heart, my broken, beaten, battered, bruised, bloody, burdened, empty, hollow, cracked, shattered, hopeless, forsaken, forlorn, bitter, angry, tired, resentful, twisted, convoluted, confused, grieving, happy, and grateful soul. Piss off, happy Friday, and thanks for not tuning in.